Hey, it's Insane Gamers, and welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today, I'm battling my good friend from the Netherlands, Raven. He's finally finished his team, and he's ready to take me on. Now, I've got a couple Pokemon in this team which I really wanted to try out, specifically Go-Goat, because Go-Goat's just a Pokemon I love. Like, I love that thing. It's so awesome. You can ride it around, and it's so cool looking. And I've really been wanting to use one for a while. Anyway, here we go. He's going to lead off with this thing. That's kind of scary, considering that thing's move pool is actually pretty vast. It can get like Dark Pulse and Surf and all kinds of stuff. It's like the new Pikachu, except it's a lizard. Anyway, I lead off with my favorite Pokemon ever. We got Ambipom here. Shiny Ambipom at that. Absolutely beautiful. Look at it. Unfortunately, you can't slap ghosts. But it's okay, because you can beat them up, apparently. Man, if Ghostbusters had this type of technology, they'd be in business. If all they need is an Ambipom, really. Beat Up is such a handy tool for it to have, because Ambipom baits out ghost types. Like, you see an Ambipom, you send a ghost type in, and then I've got that Beat Up ready to kick your butt. The good thing about Beat Up is it's calculated based on the attack stats of the Pokemon in your party. So if you bring a lot of Pokemon that have high attack stats, you're obviously going to get maximum damage from Beat Up. Anyway, here's this thing. I have no idea what it's going to do. I don't know if it's going to wall or physical or special. I just go into stealth so it can't toxic me, and it worked out well. He used Drain Punch. It did like 3 damage, so that's really good. Anyway, obvious switch back to this is totally obvious, so I'm going to switch into Jane Doe and see what we can do with her. Now, Go-Goat is a pretty interesting Pokemon. It can do a lot. It gets Leech Seed, it gets Milk Drink. This one in particular is a bulk up set, since I figured that was probably the best way to go. I mean, it gets Rock Slide, Earthquake, that kind of stuff, so, you know, it's got pretty good coverage in terms of dealing with fire types. Unfortunately, I can't deal with that thing. Oh man, I can't deal with this thing. I already know what this... I already know what this stupid Umbreon does. And it's really irritating, as you will see later in the battle. Anyway, my bat's all confused right now, doesn't know where it is, its echolocation isn't working, it's probably gonna start punching itself in the face, but you know, that's okay. I think I went for the Toxic here. Yeah, I did. Got the Toxic on that. I would have preferred to have it on the Umbreon, but of course he doesn't want it to get poisoned, as we will see later, because it's just the bane of my existence. But anyway, I have something to switch into this at the moment, so this really isn't a big deal for me. I still got Jane Doe. I don't even think that thing learns anything that's super effective against me, other than Signal Beam. I guess it does get Signal Beam, but whatever. He predicts my switch into my ground type. I ain't having any of that. Jane Doe's going in. She'd be taking all those attacks. Don't worry about it. So, after one bulk up, Jane Doe's actually pretty tanky. I mean, its special, its HP stat is its biggest asset, honestly. I mean, it's got a lot of HP. Special defense stat is... it's like base 90, you know, it's not terrible, but its HP is just good enough to make it work. Anyway, Zangoose comes out, and this is a Toxic Boost variant, so this is going to do a lot of damage to me. I mean, I don't think I'm going to die, but it's certainly going to do over half. I mean, I'm at +1, +2, Zangoose's defenses aren't the best. I'm going to go for a Horn Leech, just to see how much it does. I still got a Scavalier, and I'm dead. Yep, that worked out real well. Thanks, Jane Doe. I'm so sad you got a crit on my Go-Goat. I'm so sad about that. Like, you have no idea. I freaking am devastated. That sucks, man. Totally sucks. Anyway, I'm gonna go into Sir Armstrong. Obviously, you can't even touch me with that thing, so whatever. Just go for the Mega Horn, destroy whatever comes in. I'm packing the Assault Vest, so Assault Vest or Scavalier is very good. Anyway, in comes this thing. It's faster than me. Gonna go for the Rock Slide, whatever. It doesn't like do any damage, but I flinch. Pfft, whatever. The stupid Toad be flinching me all day. What is this ridiculousness? Yeah, he's gonna get another flinch right here. Like, what is this? This is so stupid. This game hates me. This is a Choice Scarf Seismitoad, too. Like, what the heck is this? Bullcrap! Stop flinching me! Jeez! This Seismitoad has single-handedly taken down my Escavalier. Like, what? What? Those flinches are ridiculous! Anyway, I knock it off because yeah, Choice Scarf, there it is. I'm like, what? Choice Scarf? Seismitoad, okay. Anyway, I tell it to knock off, and it does. In comes this thing again. I've got, you know, pretty much nothing to take this on now. I mean, I don't know if Stealth can handle a Facade. I know it won't die, but at the same time, it's not gonna take it very well. Toxic Boost Zangoose is absolutely beastly. I'm gonna go into Gucci now. Gucci's Choice Scarfed. I can do some damage to it. Whatever he switches to is gonna probably take a bit of damage. Oh, except for this thing. And this thing is tanky as heck. Like, Umbreon is just an absolute beast. No matter how you train it, it always lives attacks. And it can get Foul Play too, which is kind of nasty. Like, that move is really nasty when it's stabbed. It's really good on Mandibuzz. Kind of like Knockoff, I guess. Anyway, since I know the status move is incoming, I'm gonna go to a Sirius here, who's got the Natural Cure. Unfortunately, the status move happens to be Confuse Ray, and that's really not good. But, you know, I have a Starfish, and Starfish don't really have fists to punch themselves, so I'm a little bit confused about how Starmie can even hit itself, other than, like... You can't even shoot water at yourself. When was the last time you played with a Super Soaker and you freaking shot yourself in the face with a Super Soaker? That just doesn't happen unless you're doing like the Darwin, like, oh my gosh, it's not working, look down the barrel thing. But I've never done that with a Super Soaker, because, you know, that's kind of stupid. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm, like, switching around. I know that this stupid thing doesn't actually have any attacking moves, so if I just keep switching, like, eventually maybe he'll do something else. My ultimate goal is try to get a Toxic on it. But at the same time, I don't want Heliolisk to come in on my Stealth, because I got nothing to switch in to take that Thunderbolt, or the Surf at this point. So it's very, very important that I get the initiative here, and I just can't get it, because he keeps, like, he's got Attract too? Like, what is this? This Umbreon is just blowing my mind right now. I have no idea what to do against it. I'm just switching. I'm like, okay, well, why not Ice Beam? I don't even know what to do at this point. And I get a crit freeze. I'm like, heck yeah, awesome. Make up for those stupid flinches earlier. Doesn't really help my situation much, but hey, you know, whatever. I think I actually go for a Dazzling Gleam here. Because, oh no, wait, I don't carry Dazzling Gleam on Starmie anymore. I got rid of it for T-Bolt. Maybe I should carry that, because Dazzling Gleam's a pretty good move to have. It's just that in UU, there's really not much that gets hit by it. Well, okay, there's Hydreigon. I lied. Hydreigon. Hydreigon is more than enough of a reason to carry Dazzling Gleam on Starmie. Anyway, so I'm confused again, and this is just... oh, God. This stupid Umbreon is, like, just trolling me right now. Like, and I hit myself, and he Moonlights, and I'm back to square one. Just kill me now. I give up. What am I gonna even do here? I need to get a Toxic on it. I have to get a Toxic on it. If I don't get a Toxic on it, I'm just gonna sit here all day, switching around like some kind of idiot, not doing anything, because that's what's happening now. Absolutely nothing. So, I don't have a choice. Go back into Stealth. And I have to go for the Toxic. I have to, you know, I have to Toxic this thing, otherwise it's never gonna die. It's just gonna sit here and troll me all day, which is really annoying. So finally I get the Toxic on it. He didn't switch, luckily. If he had, then I might have been a little bit screwed. And now that that thing is Toxic, I'm pretty much good. It's not gonna be able to sync it over to me, obviously, because I'm Poison type. And, that Umbreon is like the last stand for his team. Like, that's the last thing stopping my team from just steamrolling him. So, as soon as that thing's down, I should be able to get quite a bit of momentum going here. I'm actually gonna switch into Sirius now, because I can outspeed Heliolisk, and I'm also predicting to switch to Heliolisk. And, look at that! Wow, it came right in just as I thought. Now, I know Psyshock is going to take it out. I'm Life Orb Starmie. It's a stab Psyshock, and that thing does not have the best defenses. So this is obviously going to take it out. And there's really nothing else he can send in to me to take me on now that that freaking troll as heck stupid Umbreon is dead. Because that thing completely trolled the heck out of me. I was just like killing myself. Anyway, Zangoose, lackluster defenses, obviously gonna go down to Surf. He doesn't have anything to outspeed Starmie. Starmie is an absolute superstar in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just so good. Imagine if this thing got Protean. Holy crap, that would be amazing. Sends in this thing, but I'm running the Psyshock, so it's obviously not going to be able to tank me for too long. Psyshock does a respectable amount of damage hitting on the physical side. Goes to the Toxic. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, he's going to surrender now because he had to go do something, probably make a sandwich. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys, you know, don't use Umbreon against me, because if you do, I will be very annoyed, because it's really annoying. So, leave me a like, and I'll see you guys next time.